What do you know about animal testing, or more specifically, cosmetic testing?
Well, to be honest, I know nothing about it. But in general, I heard about using animals for different kinds of experiments.
I know that there are a lot of products out there. There are a lot of cosmetic brands that do animal testing, and I know that there are a lot of cruelty-free brands as well.
I don't know a lot about it, but I just know that that some companies are using it for their products.
I don't know a lot. I know that they do it. I just don't really know what they do to the animals or why people are so against it.
Do you believe that animal testing should be necessary?
Well, for human development in general, perhaps sometimes it's necessary. But I think there needs to be a bottom line, or there has to be some regulations accordingly. Yeah.
No.
No. I think there's so many other options.
No? Okay, so now that I have asked you that, and I know your initial view, I want to show you some information on animal testing through pictures, but I want you to keep in mind that these pictures may be explicit. Okay, so this first one, this is a beagle puppy who was blinded during a quality test for Head and Shoulders.
Oh.
It's blinded. It's a beagle and a puppy who was blinded during a quality test for Head and Shoulders, a shampoo, which is also a P&G product. All P&G products are tested on animals. And
They had children testing on animals?
yeah.
Using it.
And this is the horrible reality for many other beagles. They're all routinely blinded by chemicals used in human products.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on this picture?
Horrible. Terrible. Humans.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Gross. I think that's all I can say.
It's gross, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for this beagle.
You are?
Because I'm using this product. I was like, I didn't know that they're using it for yeah.
I feel like that's really cruel. That shouldn't happen. Or that they should do more tests before actually try them on the animals. I don't feel that that's fair for them.
And the third picture, which is another rabbit. So by this point you can tell that rabbits are common lab animals. And in this one rabbit, she is one of the many victims of eye iridency tests, where chemicals are poured into her eyes. And injected with needles. And once her injuries are recorded, she will be killed. What do you feel about this picture?
They're just using it, and if it's not working, they just kill them?
Well, I think there's nothing else I can say about, just disgusted, I guess. Yeah.
That's wrong. They shouldn't just treat animals like something that they can just use and dispose afterwards.
And fourth, now because all the previous pictures were very explicit, the next is a cartoon. However, it is an informative video. And I want you to watch it, and if you have any comments throughout it, say them and give me your opinion at the end of it.
Probably rabbits forced to smoke.
In addition, there are purpose-made animals who are being bred in a way that they suffer from certain diseases or conditions.
Oh, that was really weird.
But an imitation of symptoms has nothing.
Oh, that's gonna haunt me in my dreams.
For example, rats are subjected to electric shocks to make them feel desperate in order to study depression. Alcohol is injected into the abdomen of baby rats, and later they undergo behavioral tests. The conclusion is that alcohol is not good for children and youngsters. Currently, no researcher has to justify himself for inflicting pain on animals, and from discarding them in the end.
I feel like some of the diseases that they're showing, like anorexia and mental disorders, shouldn't test on animals. They have nothing to do with it. They are not
they're not affected by the disease naturally, so why is like the disease is on them? I don't see the point.
Wait, so what's the right way of doing it?
even when the only aim is making profit. But our aim should be medicine-free from animal experiments, where research on the causes for diseases and on the prevention of diseases is in the foreground. In contrast to animal experimentation, contemporary research methods that use human cell cultures or microchips provide results which are significant for mankind.
So, what do you think about this video?
What do I think? Yes. Well, I mean, it's just the overall. I mean, this video it's very hard to watch. I guess it's like we're having a tough time realizing that all the animals are being mistreated in such a horrible way.
I learned a lot about it. Yeah, well, after watching the video, I don't get why still so many brands do animal testing when they have another method that is more beneficial, that is more significant to humans.
We're so selfish. It's like we're using other animals who can say like, oh, I don't want this. They can't say no to this testing things, and they just like they have horrible methods to test things on them. And it's right, like we're not animals, they're not humans, so why should we take them as testing?
I feel like it's really sad that the number of animals that are being tested each year is going up. I feel that it should be the other way around. If they had actually made progress before, it should have been going down.
So this last picture I'm going to show you, these are companies and brands that test on animals. I want you to look at them and see if you recognize any.
A lot of them actually. Yeah, and not only beauty products though. Yeah, there are actually some like stationery. I saw 3M.
Tide? Tide. Oral-B?
I'm sure you see this when you go
Downy.
in the market, right?
Yeah.
That is because in China,
Whoa.
animal testing is mandatory.
It's mandatory in China.
Yeah. So these companies can't sell their products here unless they perform on animals. Do you know any of them?
A lot of them.
Can you talk to me? Can you name them?
Yes. So, L'Oreal, Maybelline, wait, what else? Tommy Hilfiger, oh my god, Pampers, Boss, Hugo Boss, Head and Shoulders, Febreze, Estee Lauder, Giorgio Armani, oh my god.
Pampers? What do they Pampers do? What do Pampers have to do with animal testing?
What I showed you, has it changed what you think about animal testing?
Yeah. It made me support cruelty-free products more. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I know way more about it, and I feel like now I know why people are against it so much and why they actually want to make a change. But due to the fact that so many brands do animal testing, I feel like it's something really hard to change. But I feel that if more people knew about what's really going on and were more informed, I feel that more people would try to change it and maybe you would eradicate and change.
I feel very bad and not really. That's really selfish, and I'm using a lot of that, like of these products. So I definitely will not use them again. Like I have to research a little bit more who's on like products who are not tested on animals, and we all should.